Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to properly steam your proteins. Now if you've been struggling to steam your proteins well, this video is for you. I'm going to be using turkey and a little chicken for this recipe. So I'm going to be steaming this turkey. The first thing you need to do is to properly wash or clean your protein. So you're just going to wash it with water and salt. When you're cleaning the chicken, there's this yellow part that has to be taken off. Try to clean that part very well. It has an awful smell and it should be taken off, okay? So same for any other protein you're using. If it's goat meat, cow meat, any protein at all, make sure you wash it very well. The kind of protein you are using also determines how long you're going to steam the meat for, okay? After properly washing my protein, I'm going to be adding salt and that's it. You can see how clean it looks. Now let's make the pepper mix. I have here my green pepper mix that I'm going to be using to steam my protein. It is very important to use a very good pepper mix for your protein so that it will be very spicy, and not just that, it will be delicious too. So I have here my green bell pepper. I have some habaneros. That's my scotch bonnet pepper. I mixed the two. So I'm also going to be adding some ginger, some onion, some garlic, and then my herbs. For the herbs, I'm going to be using fennel seeds and then rosemary. All you have to do is blend. If you have a good blender, you can put it in whole like that. Otherwise, chop it into small sizes before you blend. Now you're going to add in all the natural spices and then add in some water, but do not add a lot of water. The water should at least be half of the ingredients in that blender. Now just blend your green pepper mix and then you can use that to season your proteins. If you want to make sauce out of this pepper mix, just reduce the ginger content in it so that it doesn't become too bitter if you want to make sauce. But this pepper mix can be used for so many things, for your stew base, soup base, or any other thing, okay? Now in your saucepan, you're going to add in your washed and clean protein, and then you're going to add in your blended pepper mix just like this. Make sure the pepper mix is enough in it so that your protein will not have a nauseating taste and smell. It's very important to season it very well. Now I'm going to be adding my seasoning mix. Here I have some Remy chicken, Remy beef seasoning cube. Mix it together into one spice. I normally add ejawari as well to this. I added about 3 to 4 teaspoons of seasoning. You can adjust the seasoning with salt later if you like or not, okay? But make sure that the seasoning is enough for the protein. Now you're not going to add water yet because these proteins, they produce their own juices, okay? So you're just going to leave it, let it cook, let it boil, let it produce its own juice, and then you can add water later, especially if you're making any protein stock or you want to use it for jollof or something like that. Can you see the water content just now? So I'm just going to cover this and let it boil for 20 minutes. Because it's chicken, it doesn't take long to cook. If it was meat or goat or any other protein, then it would take a bit longer. So you can tenderize it before using if it's hard protein, okay? But for proteins like this, they don't keep long at all. So you don't have to let it sit on fire for a long time. Otherwise, it will start to tear. So because I'm making some stock for my jollof later, I'm going to add a little water. Don't worry about the seasoning. It's perfect in the protein already. And you can now grill, fry, or do anything you want to do with your protein once you're done steaming. See you in my next video, and I hope you try this. Bye!